Hello everyone, my name is Klein, now before I start this video, I must warn you, I do kind of have a cough, so I might be coughing a little bit throughout this video. I don't know, I had a cough drop before I had this video, before I started this video. I had a cough drop before I started this video, but if I start coughing in the middle of the video, I'll probably have to pause the video, have another cough drop, mainly because I don't want to cough during the video. But today we're going to be, I can't speak either. I have a cough. I can't speak. It's bad. But yeah, today we're going to review a pop figure that a lot of people probably don't know the origins about. Origins. I mean, it kind of sounds like orange, which is kind of what we're going for. People don't know the origins about it. And this pop figure is the orange Oscar the Grouch pop figure. Now, a lot of people don't know it, but Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street actually used to be orange in early season 1 in 1969 through 1970. They actually made him orange, but in 1971 they switched him to a green. So this is the orange one from the first season. It's an Entertainment Earth exclusive. And here's another thing: a lot of people blah, 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 people don't know. People didn't know Oscar the Grouch is orange. A lot of people didn't. Go onto Google and search orange Oscar the Grouch, and you'll find a lot of interesting pictures. In fact, let me pull one up right now. I mean, hold on. I have my sketchbook and my duffel bag from the trip and everything over here. It's a big messy mess. Does this have power? No, how to die that quickly. Does this have power at least? I charge this enough. I thought. I mean, it might not turn on. I can't guarantee I can find an image of it, but I'll try. I don't know what that thing is at. I mean, I can't even see what percentage my phone's at. So, yeah, I'm hoping. I mean, that's just my drawing tablet. I don't know if it's gonna work to pull up an image. But, yeah, this is an Entertainment Earth exclusive, and we don't have Entertainment Earth now. It might still be in other places, I don't know, but we don't have Entertainment Earth anymore because Entertainment Earth wasn't wasn't a store that kind of just, sat there, kind of like most stores, like Walmart. It kind of just sits there. It's a store you always go to. Entertainment Earth was, kind of a thing that was traveling around, and they had a gift shop. Like, for example, it was the thing that they always had giant, friggin' animatronic dinosaurs. They were always traveling around. They did a thing for, what's it called? The Star Wars costumes. They did a thing for that. So, yeah, they all ran around, traveled, and they had their own little gift shop. And once they did one for, similar to the Star Wars costumes, they did one for the Sesame Street puppets. And they had the original orange Oscar the Grouch. So in the gift shop, they were selling this one. So now, I didn't get this one from them because Entertainment Earth stopped traveling a while ago. So I didn't get from there. In fact, I never even went to anything Sesame Street. But, in fact, Sesame Street is actually a pun on 123 Slaughter Me Street. A lot of people aren't going to get it at first, but if you look up here, it looks very similar to the 123 Slaughter Me Street logo as well. But if you look up here on Sesame Street, there's kind of like 123. So if you read it like that, it says 123 Sesame Street, 123 Slaughter Me Street. That's kind of what the pun is on of that game. So it's kind of funny to think about. But yeah, I didn't go to the gift shop, but I have a friend, Taylor. He has I have a friend named Taylor. He goes over there and he works in a comic book store. I have two friends. Their names are Taylor and Jeremy. I mean, Taylor, he doesn't own the store. I mean, Taylor's just a friend that works at Funko. I don't know. I get the two confused because my friend Jeremy, who works over at a store called Inconceivable Toys and Games, is kind of in a partnership with Funko. So Funko sends them shipments of just random pops they didn't sell. Kind of similar to the Clockwork Orange pop figures, the very first ones. Similar to those, my Android tablet is starting. It's been a very long time since I've used that. I'm talking way too much. I want to say this stuff, though. So, yeah, they send him a lot of, kind of pops they didn't sell, or older pops that they don't put in stores anymore simply because they're too old, and they need to put newer pops into the stores in order to... they need to put newer pops into the stores in order to get more money for that. So the older pops they send over to Jeremy, and he has his own little comic book store called Inconceivable Toys and Games. It's down in Monument if you want to go check it out. So yeah, I'm friends with the owner whose name is Jeremy, and I traded in my Mr. Monopoly Pop figure for this one, so because I didn't have money. It was an equal trade for $10, so yeah. But yeah, anyway, that's him. I need to open him and get this review started. The last 5 minutes have just been me blabbing about stuff. So yeah, let's actually open this one. This one is a very exciting one. I've never got any Sesame Street Pop figures before, much less any Entertainment Earth exclusives. Now, I don't have the actual Oscar the Grouch Pop figure. Oh, I didn't even tell you which ones they had. The other ones I have are Super Grover, Cookie Monster. The normal Oscar the Grouch, which one's green? They have Bert, Ernie, Mr. Snuffleupagus, Mr. Snuffleupagus. I say Snuffleupagus because it's easier for me. Mr. Snuffleupagus, the Count, Elmo, Grover, and Big Bird. I don't know why they made Super Grover first, and then they didn't make normal Grover until the 9th figure. And I especially don't know why they made Mr. Snuffleupagus, but they didn't make Big Bird until the 10th, and Mr. Snuffleupagus the 6th one, because Mr. Snuffleupagus is like a background character, and Big Bird is like what. Besides Oscar the Grouch is my favorite character in Sesame Street. Call me a baby, but I mean, who doesn't like Sesame Street? Even if you watched it as a kid and you've outgrown it at this point, you still have a favorite character from it. I mean, that doesn't really change. I mean, it sounds kind of weird saying it. Like, it makes it sound like you still watch the show when you say you have a favorite character. But you have a favorite character, and that character kind of just sticks with you because it was with you through your childhood. So yeah, my favorite characters are Oscar the Grouch and Big Bird. So I really want the Big Bird Pop figure, but I don't know where to get it. So yeah, let's finally get into the review. Here we go. Here he is. He has this nice. Jeez, this video is already almost 10 minutes. He has a nice unibrow up here. The trash can on his head. But the box just went a. On something interesting is on this sign. It says "Go away," but if you look very closely on the Oscar the Grouch on the box, let it focus, please. You can't see it, but his trash can sign says "Scram" on here, and it doesn't. And on here it says "Go away." Sorry, the cat's there. I'm gonna have to come back every once in a while because my niece is over, and she's never over. And also, I can't have the video pause for too long, or else it'll end. I mean, I can do separate videos and merge them together, but that takes too long, so I just kind of want to keep it one video. Like I said, I need to come back every once in a while. Okay, I said hi to my niece. It's been almost 10 minutes, and so for some reason my Android is still starting up on this tablet. I don't know why it's taking so long to do so. I can't show you a picture yet. So yeah, it's a pretty cool pop, very detailed too, especially with all the fur that kind of goes around. It looks really cool. There's little dents on the trash can every now and then. He's got his little worm. I forgot his name. I thought his worm's name was just Wormy. Hang on. I'm gonna like film this because it's gonna be like a funny thing to do. I was right. It was Wormy. Sorry, coughs. I might have to pause the video and have another cough drop. But this video is almost 10 minutes anyway. That's all I need for iReview. His sign, I don't know what that blue stuff is kind of behind it on the sign. I don't know what that is, but yeah, his little worm, which me and my mom both think is Wormy. I'm assuming it's Wormy, if we both think it is. So yeah, his pop looks really detailed. The hands, I never really mentioned. All the detail on his fur that kind of goes around his little unibrow, how the trash lid on his head kind of indents every now and then. It all together looks really good, and I really love this pop, and I'm really glad I got it. I mean, I kind of gonna miss the Mr. Monopoly pop figure, but I mean, I already did a review on it, and he's still out there anyway. I mean, he's just a Walmart exclusive. I got an exclusive from a store that isn't even exist anymore for a Walmart exclusive. I mean, that's a sick deal, bro. I traded him in for this one, and it was a $10 equal trade. So that's a good deal. That's a fantastic deal right there. The best deal in all of the land. No, it's not the best deal. It's a good deal. It's an amazing deal, especially for a Walmart. The Mr. Monopoly's box was kind of crushed too, so it was really generous of the person. So yeah, thank you all for watching this video. If you want to see my last pop figure unboxing, actually no, it's not gonna be automatically on the it's not gonna be automatically on the end screen and annotations because I still need to do a review on it. But this review will come out later. I got this for Easter today. I didn't get this today. I've had this one for a bit. I just didn't review it right away. This one is the young Anakin Skywalker pop figure. I got it for Easter today, so I'll do a review on this one later. So if you want to see that video, click here. You want to see the full pop figure unboxing playlist, click here. If you want to subscribe to the channel, click here. If you want to subscribe to my second channel, click here. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Hope you have a good day. And Klein Den out.